All right, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Johnny Got His Gun, 1971. This one met my expectations. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars. I love this flick. It's a great anti-war flick, right up there with All Quiet on the Western Front. It's directed by this communist crud who got blacklisted by Joe McCarthy. And the film industry. So he started using other writers' names for films. He did Gun Crazy and a bunch of other great films. If you remember Seconds, that movie had a lot of blacklisted actors, and it happens to be my favorite movie of all time. I didn't really get any communist innuendo in this movie, just a bunch of inane kind of surreal scenes that didn't really make sense, which was kind of cool, actually. I enjoyed it. And the brutal nihilistic ending was just very depressing. It kind of reminded me of my grandmother, who said that God turned his back on my grandpa when he got Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS. That's what it reminded me of. But this guy's got no arms, no legs, no face. And it's kind of funny that Metallica did their one video from their Justice for All album, which kind of has a very soft guitar beginning, and then it gets really hard, but it's not really fast. It's not thrash metal. Even their Justice for All album sounds like grunge metal. Grunge, not even metal. It sounds like grunge alternative. Anyways, they had the Metallica video on the bonus features. They had the Tim Bottoms character, the main guy. He says something really dumb at the end of his bonus feature excerpt. He says, "Oh, we got this new president, Barack Obama. Maybe there'll be a resurgence of this movie." Kind of reminds me of the stupid protesters here in San Francisco, the Bolsheviks. They only protest Republican presidents when they go to war. When a Democrat president goes to war, then they don't protest because because Demo Bolshevik Party is on their side. It's like a football team. The football team is winning. Let's cheer for the Demo Bolshevik football team. That's the kind of mentality these people have here in this idiotic city. Anyways, I met another prolific public figure on Tuesday night. Her name is Shalina Moreda. Wow. And her brother was standing there as I was talking to her, so I had to be careful what I said. But she left me an envelope, a little thank you note, and a reminder to me to stay warm here. Sorry, I've got heartburn again from the energy drink. Adrian keeps telling me that his friend got cancer from energy drink. I find that hard to believe, but Okay, it's the only way I can stay awake this late at night, unfortunately. So I got to go on the energy drink practically every day these days. Otherwise, I can't function. I only got 6.5 hours of sleep yesterday. The owner from New York, she and her boyfriend and this contractor guy are just making way too much noise. So I ended up driving to my son's common area parking lot, and I just parked there for a couple hours, and I just went into a coma for like 2 hours in my car. That's one way to get sleep, I guess. One way to avoid these noisy people are stomping upstairs, yelling and being super loud. Okay, here comes another train. I wonder how many people are on it. 0. Not a single person on this train. Your tax dollars at work. Well, not yours, but mine. I pay for empty trains to roll along here at 4:30 in the 5 o'clock in the morning. Excuse me. All right. So Shalina Moreta is a motorcycle racing champion from Petaluma, California. And I just sent her an email. I didn't even realize who she was. Just like Draymond Green, I didn't even realize who she was until I looked up all of her social media stuff. She's on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, you name it. She's promoting herself. She's a public figure. And boy, she really made my day when she left me an envelope the following day with a thank you note and $15 inside. Oh man, this job is getting better by the week. That's what I told her. It was even better than Draymond Green. $100 bill. So I paid a couple. I caught up on a couple of my bills today. I got paid, but still, I won't be able to pay my car bill until next Friday probably. And then I've got that $499 carpool violation ticket that I've got to pay by next month. That's still lingering in my pile of bills. My Robinhood account is down severely today, like $700. But I had one day this week when it was up like 3,000. So it's kind of a feast or famine kind of year for my Robinhood. Mostly feast, though. Anyways, getting back to the movie. So this dude is completely nihilistic at the end. He says God is not here. Kind of reminded me of my grandmother. I don't know if I already mentioned this, but my grandpa had ALS. She said that God turned his back on my grandpa. And he kind of says the same thing. He says, there can't be God here. Donald Sutherland plays Jesus, but he doesn't act like Jesus. He's like giving them whiskey and playing blackjack with them. And he's playing train conductor. I don't remember Jesus playing train conductor in in the Bible. But like I said, it's all surreal and bizarre. This movie, there's quite a lot of nudity if you're into white women. I'm starting to get more into white women now. It's all Stephanie's fault, but I keep blaming her for that. But you get to see the prostitutes' pink nipples, and you get to see Joe Bottom's girlfriend's bum. Get to see her bum. So that's pretty decent. Kind of long, but great ending. Like I said, the dude doesn't have any face, legs, or arms after getting hit by a bomb. On IMDb, it says he got hit by a grenade, but it looked more like a bomb explosion. It's kind of cheap looking, this film. The explosion looks cheap, man. It's kind of adds to the charm to it, I think. Anyways, John Lennon really liked this movie because it came out during the height of the Vietnam War. I hate to say it because John Lennon was a communist crud too, but John Lennon has good taste in movies. He liked El Topo in this one. Some of his favorite movies, John Lennon. There's another stupid actress. I forget her name. She got blacklisted too. She's in this. She plays the mother. And she's making fun of Joe McCarthy, saying that it's a free speech issue. I don't think it. I think it was more of a communists need to get the. Oh, there's somebody walking down the street. I better keep my mouth shut. I might piss him off. It's more like the communists need to get out of society completely, just like Augusto Pinochet in Chile or something, or Hans Hermann Hoppe, my son's favorite writer. Anyways, I didn't like the bonus features, but it's on the Shout Factory disc. So after it starts out with the guy getting wheeled into the weird-looking hospital, and the hospital scenes are all in black and white. Then when he starts like having morphine-induced dreams or whatever, it gets kind of blurry, I guess. I didn't really catch on to that, but when he's having flashback scenes of his childhood, it's pretty clear, I think, that there are three different cinematography techniques for each kind of setting, I guess. That's what I want to say. And it starts out with him being wheeled into the hospital. He's just a stub, basically. The only thing that functions is his brain and his heart. And I guess he's getting fed through a tube, and he's getting oxygen on occasion through another tube. And his life is miserable. He wants to end it, but the army dude doesn't want to end it. wants to keep him living in a bed for the rest of his life until he gets old. Even the nurse at the end, she's kind of caressing his chest and kissing his forehead, and she tries to kill him because he wants to die. And I don't even know why she's in the room when he's doing the Morse code with his head. That's the only way he can communicate, because he knows Morse code. And they finally figure it out. But yeah, weird movie, man. Highly recommend it. I'll try to look for the links to the movie and the trailer in the description, and I'll post it. All right. So that's the end of my review. Laters.